Hey, Plant Pals, Mike the Gardener, and this is my update. This is the May 25th update to the Planter Garden Herb Challenge. And I duplicated most of this stuff outside, and some of it's going good, some of it's not. Um, my issue is that for me, I can still have snow. It's been the last two springs have been warm, but typically I can sometimes have snow on the ground still in June because I'm in Zone 4, Minnesota, and so the ground is still cold, and the nights still get too cold. And so what happened was, I we had like lots of nice 70s and some 80s early on, so I got brave and I put everything outside, and the nights hit 40. And the issue is my plants are used to being my house. I keep my house at 76 year round, and so these are all happily growing at 76 degrees, and I put them outside and it's 70, and then at night it hits 40, which is usually typically what's been happening. All the herbs I put outside are gone. I did drop more seeds. I mean, that's kind of what the whole point of the thing is not to give up and keep trying. But anyway, I'll just show you. So this is what's still going on inside. The epizote and the chicory, and you can see everything. All these are doing beautifully, and very happy with all those. My little dwarf moringa is growing happily. I still haven't decided whether I want to put that one outside or not. I'm so happy with it, just kind of growing around like a little snake inside, that I did drop a seed outside, so we'll see. My my mullein is doing great inside, and I planted some outside. My Greek mountain tea mint's doing great inside. Same thing, planted some outside. Bloody Dock, I put this second one outside and it died, so I've been scared to move this one out. Be right back. As you can see, this is dark. These were all the kitchen herbs. The only ones that survived during the move out are seems to be parsley and maybe some sage. We'll see when I go out there. I'll show you in a minute. The reason why it's dark over here is because I removed the lights going up to the light so tall. I had to move this out, but I got to clean a unit out to move it so it can grow taller. This is my stevia, and I've taken some leaves off and tried it. It's really good. It's sweet. I like it. So my stevia is doing great inside. I planted some seeds outside. I don't know if anything's come up yet. We'll see. And again, these were all the basils and everything I put outside. They were doing awesome inside, and they most of them promptly died as soon as I put them outside. So, yeah, that's the way it goes. But I did, of course, I reseeded everything that's here that went out and died. Like the red vein sorrel was doing beautifully, and it died. Um, but I planted more seeds, so we shall see. The we don't have much time left on the challenge, so might just see little babies starting up, but that's fine by me. It was a lesson learned. I definitely learned that you can't take a plant from 76 degrees and then put it outside where it's going to hit 40, because if you started it outside, it's acclimated to the temperature changes. Mine's used to a constant temperature, and so they were not happy when they went outside. I should have just kept things growing inside, but that's the lesson and the fun of gardening. Grab back. So this is some of the things I'm putting out now. It is warmer nights. It's still getting down to sometimes it hits 40s, but it's typically in the 50s. Hopefully these things that I move out will survive. There's my borage plant is in here. It was the light that was above the borage died, and I put a temporary light up, and it did not like that temporary light. So it tells me that light does not have good the it's not a true full spectrum light like it claimed it was. So I'm gonna have to get something else. But it was kind of cool that this plant let me know. The other plants didn't care, but this one definitely was not happy with that new light. So I'll be swapping that out. And right now, I'm getting ready. The reason why I have this in this tub here is because I'm ready to take these outside right now. And I'll be back. Sage. My Epizodes coming out. This is my lemon balms and peppermint. I forget what this is. I think it's one of my sages. There's one little baby tarragon. My thyme is looking half dead. Parsley's doing good. Roll this out earlier. I forget what this one is, but this one's doing great. I think it's... Oh, let me see. Sometimes you can tell by rubbing the leaves. Oh, can't tell what that is. Something. I need to know what these things are. If they should be pulled or not. I know I got a lot of reseeding from zinnias and marigolds, so we'll see. Not great at identification. Walk over here. So the rabbits keep nesting every night in my thing, so I'm going to have to fence this off somehow. But there's my rosemary. Ow. Thorns next to it, gotta get rid of. But I had a rosemary growing and the rabbit killed it. It's my wild arugula. Again, nothing's happening here. Put this basket where the rosemary is. Put another basket there. I do have some chervil. As you saw, inside the chervil's going crazy and it's doing great outside too. It looks like all the seeds kind of floated together, so I'm going to have to separate these. Again, I got these baskets here for keep the rabbits out. My shisho, one little baby, has popped up. Hopefully it'll keep going. Get off your label. My fenugreek that didn't grow inside. I mean, yeah, didn't grow inside, it's growing outside, which is really cool. What else? This is one of the basils, so it did survive, barely. And anything else? I planted more. I planted basils everywhere, so we shall see. Oh, here's more. So there's one little baby dill. All the dill I put out pretty much died. You can see it's kind of trying to hang on. Some of these herbs. This was all dill, but it looks like there might be some new growth down there. And there's some down there. So that's pretty cool. That's another herb. I think this is sage. Yeah, this is sage. It's kind of clinging on. I put more seeds. So everything I put out that died, I redid. And then there's the borage that I moved out. Forgot to show that my opal basils survived. So yeah, so everything's kind of doing what it's doing. We'll see in a month at the end how things progress.